Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we are going to delve deeper into your relationship with you and this new love, this soulmate, by taking a look at two different perspectives on your relationship. So we're going to see what your person, how your person sees this connection, and how you see this connection. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. This one too? Okay. Okay, here we go, Scorpio. So overall energy for this week's reading, okay, is the Emperor, Aries energy. So this is your person. This card is representing your person. Like, you know, they're standing in their power. They know their worth. And it's about you getting in the same energy as the Empress or Emperor. Doesn't matter, guys, make it fit so that, you know, the two of you can come together. This is about both of you aligning into the same energy, okay? Then we've got the Temperance card showing up here. This is Sagittarius energy. It is all about balance, right? It's about this connection being healing between the both of you as well. All right. But first and foremost, Spirit is talking about, you know, the fact that you balance yourself to align and your person balances themselves to align. Okay. With the Seven of Wands, this is about you, you know, basically guarding your energy and, you know, guarding your peace of mind and not allowing any and everybody to come into your, you know, come into your energy. Because I feel like in the past, Scorpio, you've let a lot of people in that didn't deserve to be in. Okay. And a lot of it, I feel like, has to do with the things that you've experienced in the past. Because when you don't have good role models, or you didn't experience good, you know, people who knew what they were doing, the way they were navigating in relationships, if you didn't experience that, okay, because a lot of people don't, you know, we don't have a manual here, so everybody's doing the best that they can. But because you didn't experience the proper way of things, I feel like because of that, you've had a lot of experiences where you've had people come in and just be all kinds of ways. And you didn't realize in the beginning how to vet these people to know what is going on with them and, you know, see the red flags and know them for what they are. Okay. Then we've got the Knight of Pentacles showing up here. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn. This is talking about, you know, your love offer, the love offer that you have for your person, the one your person has for you. They're moving towards you slowly. You and this person are moving together very slowly as you balance and align yourselves. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying this Emperor card. Give me 1 second. Okay. Emperor, please. Okay, so we've got two cards that fell here for you. So we have summertime showing up and we have self-worth. So some of you this person may have first seen you in the summertime this past year, or this could represent you and this person coming together or coming into a committed connection around the summertime of this next year. Okay, but this is about self-worth. So I feel like, you know, Spirit is just saying that in order for you to sit in this energy, right, the Emperor or the equivalent, which is the Empress, this is about, you know, you sitting in this energy, knowing, you know, knowing your power, knowing your worth. Okay. All right. So you've got to love yourself in order to be able to sit in this energy. Okay. Because that's what this screams. Okay. Let me tell you this. Let me give you an example. Think about somebody that you really like. Think about that person, right? The reason why, one of the reasons why you really like that person, I don't care if it's a situation where this is a platonic relationship. It could be somebody in your family we talking about, or like I said, it could have been someone you were in a relationship with in the past. If there is somebody that you really like, pay attention to them when how they move, the way they talk about themselves, all those things. Because usually if you really like somebody, it's because they really like and they really love and respect themselves. So that is I'm telling you all of this to tell you that the energy that you sit in, okay, when you talk about how you feel about yourself, you're putting it out there to other people, and that's what they're picking up on. So the fact that you're coming into alignment with this person and you've already got feelings for them and they already have feelings for you, this is part of the reason why. Because it's because you're doing the healing that you need to do. Your person is doing the healing that they need to do, and they love, honor, and respect themselves. And I feel like, most of you are doing that to yourself. If you're not, Spirit is telling you, you got to get on that. You got to learn how to love, honor, and respect yourself. Because if you don't have no self-worth, you're not going to have the type of relationships that you want to have. Okay. And I feel like that was, part of the lesson that you had to learn with these bad relationships is you're going to be doomed to repeat it until you get it, until you realize. And then once you get into this relationship with this person, Scorpio, you have to remember that you are not to drop whatever you're doing with self-love. Like I told you, I do self-love every day. Okay. Meditation and self-love, those two things. If I don't do nothing else to work on myself, I do those things every day. And when I get into a relationship with my person, I'm gonna double down on the fucking self-love. Let me say it to you like this. Okay? Because if you don't have self-love, it's going to be hard for you to sustain anything, any relationship, anything that you're trying to bring into your life to make your life better. It's going to be damn near difficult for you to sustain it if you don't identify as someone who deserves it. Okay. And the way you identify like that is by loving yourself. Okay. Like I told you, that's the missing piece. That's the key. That's what everybody be out here looking for. They looking for it. Like I told you, y'all looking for the love on the outside. And I was like that too. I was doing the same thing as well. But the secret is that you need to be loving on yourself. You need to be looking for the love from yourself. So now that's what I'm looking for. Because when I get down or I get hurt or I have bad days and stuff like that, that's what I do. I run back to myself and I love on myself and I coddle myself. And that's what y'all need to be doing. You need to be your own best damn friend. That's what you need to do. Okay. All right. So look, when it comes to I pull these cards for your person, but you know who this is, right? This is your twin trying to come in. They sorry. They, whatever. Forgiveness. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on. But you do need to forgive them though. We don't care about them being sorry. Who cares? But you need to forgive them for you. This don't have nothing to do with them. We're not worrying about them. Okay, let me see if I can pull some more cards. Okay, here we go. Okay, so your person, I'm getting this card for your person, like for your person for every sign. So they are reliving the past, okay? They're wanting to get into this relationship with you and be attached, with you in this connection. And so they are preparing themselves for that by going through, combing through their past and do the things, looking at the things they need to look at, okay? All right, so the first two cards we're going to take a look at represent how both you and your person represent yourselves in this connection. So for you, you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. That's what I'm talking about. All right. This is saying that you have a lot of love to give. Okay. This is talking about your psychic abilities, the fact that you got it going on. Because look at Scorpio. Scorpio is beautiful or handsome. Make it fit, guys. And so that's your cup. You carrying around your cup of love, but who gets it depends on who treats you the best. That's what the answer needs to be. Okay. Who is going to treat Scorpio the best? That's who going to get this damn cup. It don't need to go to necessarily the highest bidder, but it needs to go to the person with the best treatment, the person who's going to put you first, the person who's going to see you above all, because that's what you want at the end of the day. Okay. And then that's why I told you got to take your time and go slow and allow this person to show you who they truly are, and to allow them to court you, allow them to, or allow them, or they need to allow themselves to be courted, guys. Those of you that are watching, because I know a lot of guys watch me as well. So this is about you stepping into that energy of receiving good treatment, okay? Of receiving love from somebody, of receiving the equal love and the equal give and take that you've always deserved, okay? All right, let's clarify. Okay, yeah, this is about, letting go of the pride and ego, right? Letting go of the pride and ego, because you can love yourself and not be prideful. This is about loving yourself, being humble about it, because you are going through a reinvention, okay? And so you are becoming the type of person who is, capable of receiving this relationship and, keeping it for the rest of their lives. It's like I told you, it's how you identify. So you got to start to identify as a woman or a man who has these types of relationships, who has relationships where people, worship the ground they walk on, or, bend over backwards for them, or, go above and beyond for them. This is the way you need to represent. These are the things you need to be telling yourself, okay? So when it comes to your person, okay, and how they represent, baby, the 10 of cups, okay, that's what I'm talking about, okay? So this person ain't fucking around. They like, come on, baby, I got this cup for you. I got 9 more for you if that's what you want, okay? So this person is here, and they mean it. They serious. Like I told you, this person is full of good intentions when it comes to you and this connection. So let's clarify. So yeah, they're going to want to spend time with you, get to know you. And then, this is about them being patient, because they know that good things come to those, who are patient, not just those who wait, but those who are very patient. And so I feel like they don't mind the wait, because they feel like you're worth it. Being with you, you're the one that they want to be with, and they don't care how long it takes. They're going to be there, when the time comes. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the next placement, we're going to take a look at, this is how you see each other. So this is how you see your person, as justice. Okay. This is Libra energy. You see this person as a balancing force in your life. You also see this person as your karmic justice, meaning that you've been good and bent over backwards and done all these things for these people in the past. And this is the good coming back to you. Because remember, I used to tell y'all a long time ago, like you put the love and the good things out into the universe. Don't worry about where it's going to come back, because when you least expect it, it's going to come back in a good way. And this is it. This is your reward for all of the beautiful things that you've done for other people. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Okay. So you're having a lot of time to yourself with the solitude card. This is like the hermit. So I feel like, you are doing the work you need to do on yourself. And then we've got the regret card. So you may be regretting, Scorpio, a lot of the different ways you moved, a lot of the things you've experienced. And Spirit is telling you, don't do that. Okay. What happened the way it happened, and it couldn't have happened any other way. Because if it could have, it would have happened that way. Okay. It would have happened the other way and not the way that it did. So Spirit is telling you, let go of these regrets. This is not just about you forgiving other people. You need to also forgive yourself. That's what I feel like, with this forgiveness card, that's what we're talking about too. You learning how to forgive yourself and your mistakes, because you're not, no one's perfect. Like I told you, we don't have no manuals out here on how to do things the right way. Oh, well, we do, but you know what I mean. You don't come here with a manual knowing exactly how to do everything right. Because if that was the case, then what are you doing here? There's nothing for you to learn, right? So be easy, be gentle with yourself, and know that you're a human being and you are going to make mistakes just like everybody else does. But this is about you picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and realizing that it's okay. You can still move forward. Everybody's been here. Okay. You're not the only one. All right. Okay, so when it comes to your person and how they see you, okay, the Knight of Swords. So air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is talking about them seeing you as someone with, whom they can come in and sweep off their feet. This person is wanting to roll out the red carpet and do all the beautiful things for you, court you and everything else. Or like I said, allow themselves to be courted if they're a female. All right. So this is about balancing the situation, all right? Because there is change coming, all right? So y'all gotta, you gotta roll. I hear oh God, that song, The Right Time to Roll with Me. That's what I hear in my head. So that's like Spirit is saying, you know, you got to roll with the situation. This situation, you know, may come in out of nowhere, and you got to be prepared for it. So that's why we talk about you doing the things you need to do to you know, in preparation for it. So when it comes to how, where we at, how you both feel about the relationship, we've got the Seven of Cups showing up here. So the Seven of Cups can talk about, you know, options, choices, and feeling confused. So a lot of you may be confused about this situation because you're wondering, you know, what comes next after this person comes. How are you going to know who this person is? As I've told y'all, we're going to go over it a little bit, especially for the new people. It's just going to be a short little excerpt, okay? This is how you know who the person is. Their treatment of you. This person's going to come in treating you, you know, putting you first. Okay, they're going to prioritize you in this relationship. This person's going to be honest with you about how they feel. They're going to expect the same thing in return. They're going to be loyal. They're going to be devoted. This person will admire you. This person is going to be a boss. Okay, so like a CEO. You know, they could be a millionaire. They, you know, or have a lot of money. Okay, but to me, that's neither here nor there. Because it's, at the end of the day, it's how the person treats you. I don't give a fuck what you got, but you got to treat me right. That's what it is for me at the end of the day. I don't care about, because money can come and go. You know, other things can come and go. At the end of the day, it is about the person and the type of relationship you have with them, I feel like. That's the way I see it. But with this Seven of Cups, this is about you, you know, trying to maneuver through this situation and figure out. But like I said, listen to your intuition. That's what your intuition is there for. And Spirit is going to let you know if the person that you're with is the right person or the wrong person. That's why I tell you, go slow, take your time, and don't be afraid to set those boundaries. I told you, make that list about what you are wanting, what you're requiring in a relationship. And don't be afraid to let this person know. Because like I told you, you got to come in being yourself, because this is about this person loving you authentically and you loving them authentically. Okay, for who they are and for who you are. Let's clarify. So we've got awakening. Okay, so both of you are going through an awakening, so you can get through the barriers that have been blocking you from the type of love you both want. Okay, so when it comes to your person and how they feel about the relationship, we got the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords can talk about having your head stuck in the sand, refusing to see certain things, and I feel like your person wants to get out of that. They see this relationship as a way of freeing themselves from that, not having it. You know how you feel like, because of the things you've experienced, you feel like you can't relax. Like every situation you're in, you got to be on, and you gotta be using 100% discernment, trying to figure people out, all this type of stuff, because you feel like you can't trust. And so I feel like with this card, that's what Spirit is saying, that this person is communicating, that the fact that, you know, they're ready for that to be done. They're looking for their person with whom they can relax. Okay, and they can let go and know they can trust this person. They don't have to worry, you know, about the you know, red flags and all this kind of stuff, because they have used their discernment. You're the one that they're supposed to be with. Like I told you, they watch you. That's why they watch you like that, because they're trying to make sure that what they're seeing is aligning with their intuition. Okay, because their intuition is telling them that you would make a great, a beautiful life partner, but they're just looking because of all the shit they've been through, just like you would be, okay? And trying to make sure that the two things align, all right? Let's clarify. Okay, so we got the past life connection. Look at the two of y'all mirroring each other. Look, we got the regret card here. We got the regret card here too. So is it both of you have regrets about the way things went down? And I understand that. That's normal. But don't carry this around with you. Okay. Like I said, this is a past life connection. That's why we always talk about reunion. I say reconciliation. We use a lot of REs in front of a lot of words. And the reason why is because of the past life. Okay. I'm saying this for the new people as well. So the regret card, Spirit is saying the same thing that they said to you. It's time to just let this go. Things happen. You learn what you learn. That's why pencils have erasers, right? So that if you make a mistake, you can learn from it and move on. Okay? All right. Okay. So when it comes to what you're both wanting from the relationship, look, the Sun. Leo energy. So you're wanting happiness. You want to be happy. You want to be with your soulmate. You want you and this person to have an amazing relationship. Okay? Let's clarify. Like I said, you want all the feels. And I love that. You want all the feels. And I feel like y'all deserve it. Okay? So we've got, hold on. Let me get one more. The sun. Okay. So, of course, you and this person are mirroring each other. We have the family card here. Okay. So this can talk about blending families or the two of you coming together and having a family with each other. And then we have the nostalgia card, which is talking about, you know, you thinking a lot about the past. I feel like you are combing through a lot of your memories and putting certain things to rest. Okay. So when it comes to your person and what they want from the relationship, they're wanting a second chance when it comes to their love life with the Judgment card. This is Scorpio energy, your energy. So let's clarify. Okay, so we have distance. So you and this person could be at a distance. This could also be, you know, world travel, like this person wanting to travel the world with you. Then we have unhealthy patterns. This is something else that this person is working through, because maybe their unhealthy patterns in the past leaked into their relationships in the past, and they're trying to, you know, work through those things so it doesn't happen this time. And then we've got storm brewing. This is the equivalent of the the Tower card, and it's talking about, you know, this person breaking down this old foundation so that they can rebuild again. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the last placement, it's how you and this person see a possible future together. The Fool. So you're ready to take that leap. I think it's beautiful. You ready? You waiting for this person to come on their side, to come to their cliff, the edge of their cliff, so that the both of you can jump together. Okay. Let's clarify. Ooh. Okay, this is about balancing the scales. Again, this is like the Justice card. Okay, it's also about you stepping into this divine feminine energy or divine masculine energy. Make it fit, guys. Okay, for some of you, this person is going to be coming in the winter, which is in the next couple of months. Okay, and then we have the fresh start card, where, you know, you and this person are going to be able to begin again and you know, start anew and really have a healthy relationship with each other, because I don't feel like either one of you have ever had a healthy relationship with, you know, a healthy romantic relationship. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person and how they see the possible future, they've got the King of Swords showing up here. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is talking about, you know, your person wanting the truth, communication, independence. Okay. Meaning they want a healthy, interdependent relationship. They don't want to be in a relationship where there's codependence, where the two of you feel like you can't function without each other. This is about you coming together and leaning on each other in times of need, but also going out and, you know, living your life outside of the connection. I'm talking about like career-wise and things like that, taking care of business and coming back home at the end of the day, knowing that you got your person there, and that if you having a bad day or, you know, for whatever reason, that person is there and they've got your back and you have theirs. Okay. Let's clarify. Yeah. See, I told you this person is in love with you. They've got, you know, karma to deal with and their lessons that they have to learn as well. So this love is built, this new type of love that they're experiencing for you is built on these lessons that they had to learn. Okay. It's built off the back of them. Okay. So now we're going to get some messages from Spirit. We're going to see what else they want to tell you about this reading, Scorpio. Okay. So we have, there's the Ten of Pentacles showing up again. Okay. It just showed up earlier. It's showing up again. So it is talking about you and this person are going to be building financial security for yourself and your family. Okay. Passing on knowledge, peace, and contentment with life. You and this person are going to have the potential to have a very happy life, a very lucrative life together as well. Okay. Then we have the Magician. Spirit is saying you have all the skills, tools, and abilities that you need in order to manifest what it is you want in life. It's about you aligning to what it is you want. Okay, so I tell you, it says Spirit is saying magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So this, like I told you, is how you identify. If you identify as somebody that gets what they want, you're going to get what you want. If you identify otherwise, that's what you're going to get. Okay. All right. So let's get some messages from your person. See what they want to tell you. Let's do this thing first. Okay. You're the first thing this person thinks about when they open up their eyes. You're the best thing that's ever happened to them. They can't imagine a life without you. Even though you're not with them, their love for you grows every day. Okay? They crave you. And then we've got, they didn't know what love felt like until you came along. Okay? Like I said, you have opened this person's eyes up in a lot of ways. They didn't ever think, they didn't never realize were possible. Okay? So we've got hopeful showing up here. It says, I know we will be together again. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I think this is from your person. Okay, this is from the twin. I don't know how the hell they got into this deck, but okay. Let me get another card. Okay. Okay, so we got 3. It says soon. It says we will be together in the near future. Our reunion is imminent, and I'm doing all I can to be ready for you. I am working hard on myself to be a better provider for you. I hear you call for me, and I'm coming back to you. This is my promise that soon we will reunite again. So they feel your soul calling out for them. Okay? Then we have surprise here. It says, I am planning to surprise you soon with a gift from the heart. Get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. The gift could come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. Okay? So then we have hold me. It says, I need to feel your arms around me. Things are not right in my world, and I'm longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. Okay? All right. We're going to get a few more messages, and then we'll get the oracle card before I let you go. Okay, it says, I won't ever give up on you. So like I said, this person is down. They want to be with you forever. This is going to be somebody that's telling you they ain't going nowhere. When y'all argue and have disagreements or whatever, they're going to be like, not going nowhere. I'm going to be right here. When I'm truly ready, I will come to you. And then we have, I often imagine what it will be like whenever you and I come together. Okay? So that's why I tell you, imagine it. Get excited about it, Think about how you want this life to be, your life to be with this person, because that's how you manifest, okay? All right, so we've got, this could be the one. Spirit is saying you've already met the romantic partner you seek. That's why I'm telling you, a lot of y'all looking at this person's face, probably on a regular damn basis, talking to them, and they got you fooled and you don't even realize this is what's going on until they come forward and let you know how they feel. Then we've got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So, Spirit is telling you, if you're going to be in it all the way. Don't go into it afraid, because you're going to make mistakes. It doesn't matter how tentatively you step into it, but just take your time. Take your time. There are going to be hiccups, because it's a relationship. It's like anything else. You're going to have ups and downs, peaks and valleys. Okay. All right, Scorpio, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio.